Discover matches all the cash back you earn on your credit card.
Peace. Automatically. Peace, everybody, everyone out there. Hope all is well. Hope everyone is doing well. You know, I gotta open my forum up with my girl. You know what I'm saying? So I got a new one for you all. I want you to check it out. You are absolutely gonna love it because it just got me on my frequency. Like I gotta listen to stuff that's gonna keep me on a high vibe. That's gonna keep me on a high frequency. I gotta listen to stuff that's gonna keep me grounded. That's gonna keep me balanced and elevated. We live in a time where the frequency is very low as far as on this earth. Majority of the bots and transhumans that we dealing with now, potential zombies, and some of them are already zombies. So with that being said, we gotta stay on, a high frequency. So I'm gonna let y'all hear what I was listening to before I got on this live broadcast. Okay? Where we at? Now this is my shit. Peace, family. Here we go, King Breezy, y'all. Check it out. Can y'all hear it? It's on my speaker.
Every night I fall asleep, my time travel through dimensions just to wake up in this world and give it back something missing. Violet flame above my head, violet flame above my city, violet flame above the world and everybody fucking with me. I'm the new king on the block. Catch me at the corner shop, giving life back to communities on chopping blocks. Speaking out about the cold killings at the traffic stops. Really putting on for my section, it'll never stop. I got a vision at an early age that I could really make a difference in this hurtful place. All the pain that took place in this hurtful states. I wish that I could take the pain away and just erase all the lies and inhibitions. Your timing is divine. Gotta focus on your mission. Hiding up the value of your goals and your vision that may have hid the truth, but we can catch it in the vision. Just listen. My whole life I've been dreaming. My whole life I've been seeking. My whole life I've been preaching peace, unity, justice. I'm cut from a heavenly cloth. Put the message in the music, I could never be bought. This cold world had me hard, I could never be soft. Till I surrendered to the quantum and my ego was lost. Had to raise the vibe up, elevate and awaken to my true divinity. Not the mind they created. Kept the light turned on, it could never be faded. Even though I was jaded, I never let shit faze me. Did my research, homework, studying the game that we call life. And I remember when it took a change, it took a turn in the 80s. Era of crack babies, daddies out the home, single mothers raising babies. Watered down our history and kept it all away. Started paying entertainers just to keep us on display. Threw some money to the reverend to keep us in our place, so we can save our life away to make it through them gates. My whole life I've been dreaming. Damn. My whole life I've been seeking. Damn. My whole life I've been preaching peace, unity, justice. It's on the way.
It's on the way.
Check me out. Before I go, I want to shout out all the legends, all the ones that came before me and paved the way to my blessings. Got the torch in my grip. I'm checking off the lessons, words spoken like a kingdom, melodies out of heaven. I would never ever fold under pain, under pressure, living life like a professor, dishing out holy lectures. Yo, I see shit different from a higher perspective. The whole world gotta heal. Fuck the evil that's lesser. In it for the long haul, through the worst to the better. Got a word for the ops that'll bring it together. Instead of all the censorship, give us freedom of speech. Instead of all the obstacles, give us goals we can reach. Instead of feeding all the lies, give us truth we can teach. Tired of the false doctrines, give us truth we can preach. Put the homeless in the home and get them off of the streets. And spread love, not hate, so we can bring in the peace. Damn. My whole life I've been dreaming. My My whole life I've been seeking. My whole life I've been preaching. Peace, unity, justice.
Hey, that's my girl. That's my girl, y'all. I'm sorry. But that right there, that's King Breezy. Y'all can find her on SoundCloud. It's free. Go download it. Check it out. All of her music is in 432 hertz. So y'all know. Gonna keep you on the right vibrations that you need to be on. So peace, peace, peace to everybody out there. Love, light, prosperity. I'm sending it to everybody here on this live. If you check it out later, I'm sending it to you. I'm sending it to your families. I'm sending it to all of y'all. Health, good health, holistic health. I'm sending that to you, okay? Let's get to it. Okay, so there's been some little controversy. You know, I've seen some little comments and stuff underneath the lives that I've been doing where I've been uncovering and basically exposing YP, Mr. Young Pharaoh, as we knew him of, who I cannot comfortably say is still the same person, but you know, to each his own. Okay, so here we go. So remember when I was doing my last live and I told y'all that like Golden had said some things that basically put it on the knob where you would actually understand what was going on, and she understood what was going on too. And I couldn't find it. I was like, I thought she said it on this video, and I thought that it would have been on that video, but it wasn't. No, that wasn't it. I'm sorry. That was not it. Not when he went at Brother Polite, but he went at a lot of guys. Okay, he went at a lot of guys, and he literally went for their heads when it came to this polygamy stuff and all of this stuff. Now, when he said that he was for polygamy since the beginning, he lied, because I've been watching him for hella years, like at least 7 years, and I can go 7 years back if I can find the video where he basically was talking against polygamy. And you know what? Let me try to find that video. You know, because one thing I'm gonna tell you, we need to compare. So you have to do a contrast and compare. Okay, when people are teaching and doing things like that, you know, you want to be able to go back to the basics. I just spoke of this on Facebook Live. Like, in order for us to heal as a community, in order for us to come together as a community, in order for us to come together as 9 ether beings and put the balance back to where it belongs on the planet Earth, then we got to know where the destruction started. So that means we got to go way back before the oppressor and the edited genes and the genomes became about, before they were created. They only been in existence for like 5,000-6,000 years. So they ain't in existence that long. We've been in existence for trillions of years. So with that being said, our story goes back, predates trillions of years before theirs. You know what I'm saying? So we have to go back to when it was just us on this planet and what actually happened, the reason why we got to where we are now. Okay. So that's the same when it comes to when you're listening to speakers and people like that, that had a foundation and something that they stood on. Something that they stood on, and making sure that, you know, their stuff aligns, you know? And that's what I do. I am a memory board. I'm literally like a SIM card when it comes to memory, and when it comes to things that I take in mentally and that I listen to and stuff like that. Like, I don't forget none of that, like, at all. I don't forget none of it. And I'm gonna try to find the older video, because he did some recently, but that ain't the one I'm talking about. I'm talking about when his dreads was like 1 inch long, or his locks was like 1 inch long. That's the video I want to find. But I don't know if I'm going to find it on this one. Maybe we'll come back and do another live on that, because I don't want to hold y'all too long. I really want to get to the point. But he did do a live, and his locks was like, okay, I'll give him 2 inches. His locks were about 2 inches long on that one. And he was doing it from his camera phone on his phone. and he was I think on house arrest or whatever at this time. And when he was speaking about that, so this is like way before any of you little teeny boppers that just started following him and listening to him even heard that. I bet y'all didn't even dig back 7 years in his videos and stuff like that. Like I was listening to him back then. A lot of them been scrubbed off of the internet. I wonder why, because that's just old stuff. Unless it's because his page got taken down. And see, that's when a lot of people wasn't sharing his stuff a lot. So I'll have to dig and find that one. However, let me get to the moment at hand. And we do know that there's the brother Polite part 2 where he was talking about it. So we're gonna find those, and we're gonna do some real big digging, because see, there's a lot of trolls, and there's a lot of Pharaoh fans, and there's a lot of Pharaoh ick writers, and there's a lot of his groupies and stuff that's coming underneath my posts without any facts and anything to back up what they're saying. They're just running their mouths, and they don't have anything to back it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to uncover the BS and continue to show you how we no longer have the God that we had in that vessel that was teaching and preaching the balance as he once was. Okay, now we have something that has been infiltrated. Is definitely not what should be pushed out there, and that is going against the woman, the Black woman, and things like that. That is out of pocket, and mother and the ancestors are not happy about that. And I don't care what anybody has to say. And if you ain't got that message, then you're just not tapped in, and you got some shadow work you need to do, and you need to go back to the drawing board, buddy. So anyway, here we go. This is what I wanted to show y'all. Now, people are also asking me, where am I getting these videos of them speaking and stuff like that? They're actually on YouTube. I'm actually subscribed to Golden Beauty, and Golden Beauty is subscribed to me. So with that being said, and she definitely okayed a video that I did already. So she said I'm on point. So I guess I'm on point. So here we go. This is what I was looking for. So she's listening to what he was saying. So he basically saying she gonna look stupid and get caught lying or whatever. So she's about to basically defend herself based off of him saying, that she's going to be out here looking stupid and all this other stuff for basically exposing him and having a rebuttal to something that he started online that she never even started.
Okay, I want to come on here and say one more thing, because I just seen him and his little friend talking about my family and how he can, how my family know what's up with him.
Can you guys hear that?
I've never met anybody he haven't met one person in my family. Okay. He's met my mom one time at my very first lecture of SETI that I went to, and my mom dropped me off. He has met my mom one time. Oh, well, actually, he has met my brother too. But other than that, when they came out here for Alma's birthday party. But let's stop talking about family, because you don't know my family and you don't know who I know. And for your little friend, ha, you definitely don't know my family. So I advise you to keep your facts to yourself, because if I would really come on here and really, say who my family is and what they could do, that would be stupid for one. But you don't know who I know. And if I really was in trouble and needed to call somebody, my family will be on the first flight here. So let's stop doing that. He has never met my dad, ever. So let's stop the tough Tony stuff. Like you just know who my family is and what they about. Let's stop there. And I'm trying to cover his little friend up, talking about I talk to him and he doesn't. Stop playing. Stop playing. And okay, whatever. You're gonna say whatever to help yourself. Obviously, I have messages from her and yourself regarding certain things. So let's stop doing that. Because if you really want to take it there, we can take it there. So again, you're the one trying to expose all this stuff on the media, and I still haven't even exposed you. I exposed a little tiny bit of certain things. So let's stop taking it there, and let's stop doing all that to help yourself out. Not even to help me out, but to help yourself out, because we could go there if you want to go there. But I'm trying not to be petty, and I'm trying not to do things that we can't come back from, even though you are doing that. But let's stop. Let's just stop that, because I don't know what you think this is. Hold on. But anyways, yeah. So, let's stop the shenanigans, especially you, Carl, because who the fuck even is you? To be honest with you, like, who even is you? Like, I don't understand. And you talking about, oh, I'm trying to give him a job. You're trying to make him a bodyguard, somebody who don't even have the weight to protect you. This fucking string being ass boy. How he's gonna be a bodyguard and protect you, and he don't even trust the bodyguard that is your right hand man right now. So, and talks about he's an op and all this other extra shit, and he can't trust him and be around him, and don't like participating in what he does for a living around your bodyguard because he's an op. So I don't get how you have.
So what she's saying is, remember y'all, like, so if you missed the videos, you kind of got to go back. But Carl is actually the nanny's boyfriend, the white boy that was on speakerphone on Pharaoh's live that I did on the last video, who was co-signing and basically laughing at Pharaoh dog out his baby's mom and all Black women and all of this rant that he was going on. Well, Carl was the one on speakerphone laughing and all this shit, the white boy or whatever. And so she's basically snapping back and saying, first off, who is Carl? I don't even know Carl. Neither one of them know Carl or the nanny for real like that. They literally were workers. They are the workers, the help. And he literally was going against his own baby's mother for this white boy that was on speakerphone, and his girlfriend, which was the nanny that she told him to fire, that he didn't want to fire for whatever reason. And I'm like trying to figure out who is Carl and the nanny, because for whatever reason, this dude is refusing to go against them versus his baby's mom, who he's known for 5 years now and has 2 children with her. Okay. So let me go back to it so you guys can get back to it. I just wanted to let you guys know who Carl was.
So much trust for these people who you don't even know, and you're siding with these people over the mother of your children who has been with you for 5 years. That blows me. That honestly blows me. And even when him and his first baby mama got into it, hold on.
The first one he into it with too.
Is it in my phone that I'm using right now? Hold on.
Both the women that's carrying his seeds, he into it with.
Listen, let's just stop all this. Yeah, I can't take a nigga who named Carl serious either. Like, fuck out of here. Okay, anyways, let's stop all this foolishness. If any of you men want to try to address me, I can give you a couple of dudes numbers who will easily take that. So let's not go there. When your girlfriend had an opportunity to come see me or speak her piece in person, she didn't want to take it. So leave me alone. Stop making videos. You keep getting these irrelevant ass people on camera saying a bunch of nothing, who are just simply irrelevant, trying to get recognition for whatever. I don't know. Like, I don't get the whole, oh, I got so and so on online. Like, you want to be validated so bad. Like, these people don't validate nothing. You look stupid. Talk about I look dumb. Like, you look stupid. Got a bunch of nobodies on the phone not saying nothing. I got an attitude. Who the fuck cares? Honestly, even if I did have an attitude, which I didn't have an attitude, but who the
Gotta let our girl get her coins, okay? Okay.
Who cares if I had an attitude? Look what I'm dealing with. Would you not have an attitude, people in the comments? Would you not have an attitude if you was dealing with the fuck I'm dealing with right now? Like, I don't get that. I don't understand. But anyways, my location is not my real location. YouTube is not letting me take that off for some reason, but it's not my real location. Obviously, I'm not them. But anyways, it's just so crazy to me how people really get on camera and just become a whole different person. Like, you really switched up on me, and that's amazing. It's like with the girls, okay, you switched up on me over some girls. Kick me out of the house because you want to live your best life, whatever. Cool. But the whole nanny and the whole other thing. And he wants his children to be safe and not recklessly be starting to beat people. But this nigga can get on the internet and battle the whole fucking government. But you want your children to be safe. Does this make sense? You can sit here and battle Polite, Nature Boy, fucking Yada, fucking whoever this new dude is, fucking.
She's talking about Rashad.
Fucking government, Hillary Clinton, fucking Obama, all these other people, fucking the CPAC, like these fucking Jews. You can sit here and battle them, and you know they be on some bullshit. Like, you be doing all this stuff, but me telling a person who already knows where I live, if she has a problem, she can pull up, or whatever the case may be, is not making sure the children are safe. But you put us in jeopardy, in danger. Literally have people freaking threatening NOI, all that stuff. Literally have people threatening us, your first baby mom, stuff like that, all the time. But it's okay when you do it, and you don't care when it's you. But when it's me, now you care about the children's safety and all that other stuff. Like, that blows the hell out of me. Like, I don't get that. Like, why are you doing that? But yeah, so you can cut it out with all that extra shit, because my little small battles is nothing compared to your humongous battles that you call it. That's the reason why you have a bodyguard right now, because of who you claim to be. So my kids be at your house too, and you invite random ass females to your house, and you don't even know who you're talking to.
This is gonna be deep right here.
That. You were talking to a whole female, trying to fly her out, and you was talking to her boyfriend the whole time. Like, you don't even know. Like, you don't, like, what? Like, let's stop doing that. Like, I hate. This is why I don't deal with people. Period. He always tries to make it seem like, oh, you have an issue with women and all this other stuff. Yes, I have an issue with women, and this is why. Second of all, you move recklessly all the time.
So what she's saying, real quick, Randy, she's saying he moved reckless. She said that there was one point in time where because he's been messaging like hundreds of females in their DMs and stuff like that. He had been doing that throughout the process, you know, of them even being together, and she knew of it. However, that there was one particular time where he was messaging this girl the whole time, trying to fly her out and everything. Didn't even know the whole time it was her old man messaging as if he was her, the girl. So literally she's saying he be putting them in dangerous situations all the time, but he trying to use this situation with Carl and the nanny as if he's only doing it because he's concerned about his kids' welfare, and that she was trying to start shit with a whole nother man, the white man, Carl, when she really had the issue with the nanny and told the nanny pull up if she had an issue. She didn't say that to Carl, but she told him to hit Pharaoh up if he had an issue, talking about the boyfriend, because as she should have. No man should be talking to his baby mama or addressing a woman, period, out of pocket. No man should address a woman. No woman and a man should be addressing each other on no beef and fight and stuff. So what she did is she told Carl, you hit up my baby daddy. I want your woman. Tell her to pull up. And so now Pharaoh trying to use a narrative that she's endangering their children by doing so. And so she's basically saying, How did I endanger the children when you didn't call out Hillary Clinton, Obama, everybody in the whole government system, including the Jews from CPAC? They didn't have threats and everything from all over the place because of him and what he does. So how dare him basically try to say that she's putting her children in danger? As far as his excuse to why Carl is on speakerphone and he talking shit about all black women and his baby mama, while Carl, the white boy, is on speakerphone, while he's doing it on live for everybody to see. So I'm gonna let her continue.
But what?
And see, she listening to some of what he's saying and she's commentating on it. Y'all just probably can't hear it. He said he don't fight with men over girls. He fight with men for respect. He's saying why he's not into it with Carl and why he's taking Carl's side over his baby mama's side, which there's no excuse for that at all. So I don't even know why he wasted his breath and did a whole live to basically clown himself, because that's what he did. He just clowned himself and made himself look exactly how he looks, like a punk ass nigga. But anyway.
Fight with men over girls. Okay, bro. Okay, anyways.
He said he's not finna be fighting, especially over no woman.
Shouldn't have to camp
First
out
off,
here
what you mean you're not gonna fight?
You shouldn't have to
over
ask for a refill.
What you mean you're not gonna fight over your baby mama? What? Especially if a white boy, and I'm gonna clarify white boy, not because of a race thing or anything, but the reason why I'm gonna clarify that is because we all know, everybody that's here followed Pharaoh at one point, listened to Pharaoh at one point, thought he was like, oh, at one point, or whatever the case may be. What we do know is he's always talking about our people, uplifting our people, black people this, pro-black people. We need our own community away from these people, da, 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 da. But yet you seriously went on live, on speakerphone, dogging your baby's mother out, literally kissing this white boy ass, talking about how you not gonna fight with him and beef with him over no girl, as if she ain't carrying two of your seeds. Nigga, if you don't get the hell up out of here, I don't know who the fuck you are, but you're not a god. So I'm gonna need you to drop that G-O-D from your name.
Some random ass dude you just met don't feel comfortable enough to address my baby mother. Let me address my baby mother. That's it. Like, I don't see how that's not clicking in his head. Like, how is that not clicking in your head that I have an issue with you telling a dude to call me and message me? I'm not okay with that. Like, I would never, whether me and Pharaoh was together or not, he said, hey, I have an issue with this woman, you know, can you come handle this, because I don't want to have to be doing nothing to a female. I would instantly go over there off of the fact that my loyalty is really loyal, and that's my child's father. So that is what's blowing me. Like, how do you not see that I'm angry?
Hold on, y'all. I gotta read this one right here. First goddess, Angie. Thank you. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't, please subscribe. But she said, hey, goddess, I'm new here. She needs to disconnect her womb from him. Bingo. Bingo. If she has not golden, if you watch this live, please make sure you do that breaking of the soul ties ritual. And if you don't know how to do that, you can hit me up. I can definitely give you the pointers on how to do that, how to break the soul tie, how to completely disconnect him from your womb. I do have that ritual. She said he's mad at her because she doesn't want him anymore. I don't blame her. He's about to try to be on some nature boy-ish. The main one he talked about. Oh, I can't wait to do my commentation on that. I'm finna do it on how he did on Polite. What? Listen, one thing the ancestors told me, we cannot have these people. We got a clean house. So I'm sweeping. My job was to sweep. So I'm doing the sweeping part. I'm sure it's other people out here job was to expose too, to start cleaning out these agents out of our circle, our realm. you know, because we got some work to do, some bigger work that we need to do. We don't have time for people that look like us to be infiltrating us and spreading the wrong message and keeping people at lower vibrations and frequencies and third dimensional thought processes and things like that because of these type of agents. So that is what I'm here doing, sweeping. Yeah, and like the other free spirit said, meanwhile, Carl is on the phone backing up his woman. The irony. Right. The white boy is on the phone because he was defending his woman. He was defending his woman so much to the point he hit Golden up. And Golden was the guy that she should have been and said, you got an issue. You need to hit up. What are you calling my phone for? Hit Pharaoh. And now Pharaoh mad. Why? Because he a punk ass nigga. Because if he wasn't, why you getting mad? Why you didn't check that nigga? Why you didn't check him for your baby mama? As a matter of fact, you on her explaining and you got Carl on speakerphone while you doing a live. That's why I said in my last video, who is Carl and who is the nanny? Are those your handlers? Y'all better start using y'all third eye. I love that. MU Bella said, like he say, it's time to clean the swamp. Period. We cleaning the black swamp. How about that? Y'all with it? We cleaning the 9 ether being swamp. Okay.
About that you have this man calling, like her boyfriend shouldn't feel comfortable calling my phone. Like, why are you calling my phone? And if you guys wanted to make peace, then you should have said, hey, I don't like all this internet stuff. Can we sit down and talk? I would have still told you no, because fuck you and fuck her. But at least you would have came to me differently. We don't need to squash something. Whatever happened, happened. I'm not trying to be her friend anymore.
Hey, St. Louis, are
Sorry,
you
y'all.
struggling with stubborn?
Gotta let my girl get her coins.
Hi. It's not none of that. It was a misunderstanding and all this other. It wasn't no misunderstanding. You proved to me twice that you was going back and forth and being fake as hell on my face. So, and sitting in my face. So there's nothing to talk about. There's nothing to resolve or anything.
So what she's saying here, in case y'all missed it, she's saying that the nanny has already twice went back between her and Pharaoh to cause confusion. So she had already been like over Pharaoh's house without her around, and over her house without Pharaoh around. She running back to her, telling her how Pharaoh got girls over there and telling all his business. And then she going back to Pharaoh and talking against her. So she said that the nanny was already on some messy stuff. So this is messy times 2. And she said she don't care nothing about being cool with the girl. It's the way that she did things, the way that she handled it. And she said if they had handled it like grown people should have been able to handle it, then it would have been handled. But that's not how she came. And so she don't care nothing about being back cool with that girl, talking to that girl, or even having that girl watch her kids, which Pharaoh is saying he's still going to allow her to be the nanny when the kids is at his house. And she's saying, nobody.
Anything like that. Like, it is what it is. Y'all are not, I didn't have a baby with y'all. Y'all are not a part of my life. I don't need your help with anything. I will sit here and be fucking homeless before I beg some fucking person to help me watch my kids. Fuck out of here. Like, I don't know who the hell they think I am and think that trying to gang up on me is doing something to me. And I'm supposed to, you know, just do whatever because of whoever says something. Like, I don't know what's going on, but that's not happening. And I'm not that type of person. I'm gonna tell y'all this now. Like, I have been being as cool as possible. Y'all see me on this, and people are like, you act different on it, what you call it. No, I be trying to stay in my peace, and I be trying to be peaceful and stay in my peace. But I am a person who will turn up on you, period, if I need to. I don't do that shit for no reason. I'm not just a mean person who just talk crazy to people for no reason. Every time I turn up, it's for a reason. That's it. I don't just turn up for nothing. Like, people won't say why I turned up, but they say that I turned up on creating toxic environments and all this other extra stuff. Like, no, I'm trying to be in a peaceful place, and y'all keep taking me out of my peace, so it's pissing me off. And obviously y'all don't respect nothing else besides me turning up on y'all. So again, I just wanted to come on here and say that I'm not with none of that bullshit. Stop talking about my family like you know my family. You don't know anybody in my family like that. You know my brother, and you know what my brother's about. So I don't know why you keep trying to play with my brother like that. Anybody else you don't know, and that's just that. I don't get it. And I don't get why you keep saying, oh, they know, like, you already know about me. Like, nobody does. According to you, you don't do nothing, remember? So keep that energy.
I don't know how he don't know her family like that. He's only met her brother and her mom one time out of 5 years. That's just wild to me. That's crazy. That's wild. Like, that's some deep stuff right there.
So here's the problem. 48%.
I'm like, what was going on in that relationship? The reason why she felt like she really couldn't have him around her family like that.
I don't want people to know because people keep saying, oh, he's a Virgo. He's a sun sign Virgo. That's the only thing that's pretty much Virgo in his chart. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I have more Virgo energy than him. Like,
Ooh, I'm a Virgo. And my moon is Aquarius. You heard what she said? She said he's a sun Virgo. That's pretty much nothing. She said, I'm more Virgo than he is. Woo, okay.
Like, I don't know what's going on. But anyways, I didn't come on here to be on here for that long. I just wanted to come in here and say that because I've seen people hee.
Okay, y'all, I'm gonna let it go. I just listen. I cannot right now. I hate lies. I hate a liar. I hate lies. And I most definitely hate it when it's impacting a community of people. I'm talking about in the droves. I'm talking about this dude got so many people head gone. It's ridiculous. So with that being said, I'm going to expose it. I cannot sit here as a goddess because it ain't too many goddesses that's really speaking up on this. Like, what are we doing here, women? Like, what are we doing, goddesses? It's our place to bring this back to a balance, right? So we have to take our place. We have to take our throne, and we got to dismantle things that does not belong here, and things that are not in order has to be cast out, and it has to be cast down. It has to be done away with. You know what I'm saying? So you have to stand in your goddess power. You have to stand in that ability that you have. You have to stand strong in it, you know? And this is right here with Golden. They're using Golden to uncover the whole situation. And he the one cast Golden out of his life. He kicked that girl out. So he caused this upon himself. That happened for a reason. That was meant to happen. And see, y'all got to start taking stuff like that and understanding that these are messages. These are signals and signs that are being sent to you as the masses for you to be able to discern and interpret for yourself. Use that intuition for yourself. That's why you have a third eye. The same person that's teaching you to use your third eye, that's teaching you to tap in, that was telling you to tap in, he don't do it now, but used to do it, telling you to tap in, use your discernment, use your intuition, you know what I'm saying? Tap in with the ancestors, all that stuff. Ain't none of y'all utilizing that stuff. You still, now that the course has changed, you're not utilizing that, so you going down that bad course with this nigga. You following along with this nigga. You being brainwashed right along with this nigga going down a discourse. He going down the wrong course. And you going down there with him because you sitting up here being ride or die for somebody that been changed a while ago. And you just didn't see the change. You know why you didn't see the change and you didn't see the infiltration in that vessel? Because you're not tapped in and you're not doing the things you need to do in order for you to be able to discern and decipher and see with your third eye and not your two eyes. Because once that third eye, that pineal is declogged, you don't need these two eyes no more. What are you doing? And then want to come underneath my videos and be talking stuff to me because you his groupie. And I'm talking about niggas too. Swinging all on the dingling. Like, are you straight? Are you sure? Are you sure? Because it's 2021 and you can come out without being judged. I mean, y'all got more rights than black people. LGBTQ plus getting ready to be P at the end of that motherfucker. So with that being said, I know you're not afraid to come out. I mean, if you like the nigga, just say so. But don't come for a goddess. because that's something you don't want to do, because I'm not a fraudulent goddess. I'm actually in tune and tapped in with mine. I know who I am. I know thyself. I can't be fooled and bamboozled by agents. Hence why I'm here now. So don't come underneath this video thinking you're making a statement. You're not moving one piece of hair on this body by your statement if you're defending this nigga. If he was so true in his stance, then he wouldn't be out here having to delete videos and shit of him kissing the white boy ass and white girl ass. But did all that talking for years to come to this point right here. Got a white boy on speakerphone. Yeah, and you black women got an issue. You black women got a problem. This is why we go to other races. A white woman can have your black ass. And I will quote that verbatim from Waiting to Exhale. One of my favorite parts. Let me read some comments. Yeah, it's women underneath. Yeah, he did kick her out. Yeah, I was rocking with him for some years too. Somebody said that she is still protecting him. I'm gonna tell you why I believe Golden is, and that's the comment I was looking for. I'm gonna tell you why I believe Golden. I wouldn't say she's protecting him. What I would say is she's being careful with things that she will say and won't say right now at this particular point in time, because he is financially taking care of her and their children. So she has already stated she's trying to gain her independence, which is why she, has been active on her channel more than anything now. She's going to massage therapy school, which he paid for. And so she's having to pay for babysitters, all that stuff that comes along with being a single mother, as we know. This is why it's hard for a lot of women to leave abusive relationships. And he talking about, I'm not abusive. I never put my hands on her. You know what? Verbal abuse is worse than physical abuse. And I can speak from experience. Verbal abuse is worse than physical abuse, period. So even if you wasn't physically putting your hands on her, which is still yet to be known, because you know she's not going to say anything at this point. It's a lot of stuff she's not saying that she could say. Let's be clear. But verbal abuse is something that I'm picking up that happened a lot. She said even in the last videos, there was times that she was being literally disrespected and everything. And then he would jump on his live videos while she's in another room crying from what he just said to her, as if everything is peaches and cream. So with that being said, she has to right now, well, she doesn't have to, but she feels that she has to kind of deal with it and not say as much, because you know what I'm saying? Say as much because of the financial situation. But I have a feeling that once she get financially stable and she gets into her own thing and taking care of herself and having her own, because you got to remember, he bought her car, like everything that she's really possessing right now is all through him. And she really doesn't want that. He even said that he's offered her this, offered her that, offered her this and that. So she's not a gold digger. He stayed out his own mouth that she's turned down a lot of things that he's offered her, because he said he offered it and she said no. So let me read some more. Yeah, I mean, of course she still loves him. You know, she got his 2 children. She had 2 children with him because she loved him. Yeah, she's been kicked out many times before. She has. And she said, and she did state that she had low self-esteem. She said, if a man is sitting up here basically throwing other women in your face and saying how beautiful they are and showing them more attention and doing all these other things and then talking down on you constantly, you will get to a point to where you have a low self-esteem. And so she did have a low self-esteem. So yeah, she was getting kicked out here and there and things like that. And I don't think, the reason I can be more, I could have more compassion for her is because I've been in those situations, and she's young. I think she's like, 23, if I'm not mistaken. So she's young. She's not an older woman. So these are her experiences. Her only 2 children are by this man. So it's really hard to not love somebody that you purposely had children with. Like, she thought she was going to be his wife. You know what I'm saying? So with that being a situation, you know, it's going to be hard to break that type of thing. Let me see. I'm reading comments, y'all. Sorry, I see y'all comments. Yeah, she still loves him. But I see she's trying to break free, though. Yeah, financial abuse, definitely, which is what he's doing to her as we speak. Exactly. That's why he was in the other video, he was saying, come get your child, talking to her parents, saying some parents need to come get their child, and parents need to learn how you raise your children. Like he her daddy or something. Like, it was weird. The energy just listening to his videos be so irritating and weird, but I have to expose it. So it's like, I just like listen to it so I can commentate the way that I need to commentate, because my ancestors want me to expose this crap. But I would prefer not to have to listen to him, because he's a narcissist in his finest ever. And the only men that I've noticed that comment and take up for him underneath my videos are abusers and narcissists as well. And that's why they can relate to him. And that's why they defend him, because they have the same thought process that he has. And they think the same way about women. They don't respect women, and they don't care about women, and they feel like we're beneath them, and they don't have any honor towards us. And you niggas, I would prefer, like, I only got one nigga straight. The rest of them, I just let them talk. I don't even comment to them. Y'all notice that under the comments. I don't even comment to them niggas. I just be like, I let them slide, except this one nigga told me he ruffled my feathers. I had to let him know and put him in his place, then dismiss him when I was done. I let him know, nigga, you couldn't move one hair on my body because you don't have the authority to do so. You are approaching a goddess, a real goddess, something you probably never encountered in your whole entire life. But after this comment, you're going to know what you cannot do. And he ain't have no comment after that, because I let him know. And I said, you are dismissed. Goodbye. Let me keep going. Yeah, her first experience. Yeah. I honestly, like, I have so much compassion for her. And I'm not saying that, you know, she knows that she learned from this situation, though. You know, I think the ancestors put her in that situation so that she could learn from it, you know, because she has a lot of value to this earth. And there's a lot of powerful things that she's going to do. I see it in her. So, and she well on her way. She's young. Just imagine, you know what I'm saying? So this situation alone is going to help her help other women when she start really being able to speak out and step into her power. The reason why she had to be separated from him. See, when you are asking to be in your power and to the fullest extent of your power as a goddess, when things come into your life that don't belong, or people are in your life that's going to keep you stagnant or just going to stop you from elevating and reaching your full potential and your highest potential, and you ask the ancestors, remove these people from my life, you ask, you actually meditate and ask the universe, and you do protection spells and everything you may be doing to have things be removed out of your life that's of a negative aspect and that does not serve you purpose. That could be your spouse, that can be your mama, that could be your daddy, that can be your granddaddy. Don't be surprised when it happens, because however it needs to be removed, or however you have to be removed from the situation, is going to happen. So just be prepared for it. And that's just it. And that's all. And so it is. Ashe. Let me see. Ayo Y'all said, if Carl is the green supply man, he probably laced some greens and gave them to young Pharaoh. That could be why young Pharaoh is going crazy. Well, I really honestly feel like, what she said is young Pharaoh is trying to hire him as a bodyguard or something. I get handler vibes about those people. Because like I said, it just felt like he had to defend them. Like they got some kind of hold on him or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what what God, especially a God, but I don't even know no niggas that ain't even tapped into their God gene and their God being yet, that don't know themselves yet, that's gonna let something like that fly. I don't know not one. Not even none of my exes would have sat there and took the side of a white boy and a white girl over me. Like, it just never would have happened. Even if I was wrong, that would have never happened. Like, this is just wild shit to me. I don't even understand how people could just not see that. Somebody said he used polygamy as a Rain Hands 22 said he used polygamy as an excuse to be a sex addict, a serial cheater. That's what she said. She said in the last video that that they had an agreement about the polygamy. And let me say something about this polygamy before I tell the story about what happened with them with the whole polygamy situation. I don't like the fact, first off, we got to come back to a balance as a whole people, as a people as a whole. I don't know why these niggas is pushing this agenda for polygamy as if everybody is doing rightfully what they're supposed to do. And we done all came to a united front and we done all came together as a unit and we doing shit rightfully by Mother Earth and we back at a balance. Like, I don't know why we even speak in polygamy. We don't even need to be talking about polygamy and we ain't even got shit together at all yet. Let's start there. Anyway, she said that they had an agreement about what the polygamy would be and like the rules and and they supposedly came to an agreement and they had certain, rules and things, standards and things that they went by. Well, she said what broke the straw and what was the last straw was they already had issues with him cheating, meaning he was talking to women outside of getting her permission, bringing them to her, whatever the case may be, whatever their agreement was, he was totally out of bounds with it, stepped out of it many times. But what took the cake was he was steady dealing with this girl, flying out of town to see her, all types of stuff. And when she had just had her newborn, remember he bought her the car, a push gift. He bought her the car after the newborn and all that stuff. Apparently, he had flew this girl into town, a girl that she never okayed and had an issue with already. And she said because she had to stay there and she didn't want to get put out, when he told her he was flying a girl in, she said, do you think that's a good idea? And he still did it anyway. And she said, what was the straw that broke the camel's back is that he slept with the girl unprotected and didn't know nothing about this girl for real and was sleeping with her unprotected. And she said he's not about to jeopardize her body, period. And so I had said, I agree with her on that. Like, who finna play with my body? Do you know a man commented underneath that video and told me, I don't know why we're still worried about diseases and stuff when the information is out here about with Dr. Sebi and holistic health. If you have an alkaline-based diet, you don't have to worry about no diseases. I literally put that weird nigga in place and was like, nigga, and so you saying that you just sleep, not use cognitive thinking on an alkaline diet and just lay down with anybody raw and unprotected? Do you not know that there are soul ties when you lay down with people? When you lay down with people, you laying down with who they lay down with and who they lay down with and who they lay down with and who they lay down with. And you think, and even if I did have an alkaline diet and can beat any virus and disease, which I do, I still ain't finna jeopardize my body and lay down with some nastiness. Because that just shows that person don't even care about their vessel. So I'm not going to lay down with another person that don't care about their vessel, but I care about mine. Now, what sense do that make? That idiot didn't respond either. I keep telling you niggas, don't come for me. You are literally watching a goddess in flesh, something you probably never saw in your whole entire life. So hello. The creator of you. See, when you're a creator, when you're the creator, when you were the first, your creation can't come and tell you nothing. Your creation cannot trump you on nothing. The only thing your creation can do is do what it was here to do. Just like I'm here to do what I'm here to do. And that's why I do it well. And if you tapped into both your feminine energy and your masculine energy and you balanced it, you would know what to do and what not to do. And coming from me, would be your first notion to know what not to do. Okay, let me go back to the comments. Sorry, I'll just get to preaching. Somebody said his videos are cringe. Oh, tell me about it. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. So Free Spirit said her school is currently in Houston, and that because of the nanny is pushing her back from being able to go to school and do the stuff that she needs to do in order to finish. Yeah, he's trying to stop her progress for sure. That's what men do, though. Especially evil ones that aren't tapped into themselves literally. Guys don't do that kind of stuff, though, but niggas do that type of stuff. Somebody said Rain Hands 22 said these Dr. Sebi cultists just say anything. I know. I'm like into holistic health, and I'm getting ready to drop my my herbal capsules next month, right? And yeah, they are like I study Dr. Sebi too. I study a lot of holistic health doctors, and I study holistic health myself, which is easy to do. All you got to do is the research and study the body and the effects that it has and the things that you can actually utilize in order to build up certain things in the immune system and build up certain organs with certain vegetables or fruits and things like that. That's all you have to do. Is really, people make stuff so hard when it's really not hard. It's all about research and studying and tapping in, and the answers just lead you to what you need. Like, I don't get it. But anyway, you saw that comment, Shama. I know. I was just like, what the? Yeah, I know. Rain Hands 22 said people that quote Dr. Sebi don't even follow the diet. They just want to sound smart. I'm completely aware of that. That it irks the hell out of me. Oh, but anyway. I know. She's Rain said holistic health is more than CMOS and Dr. Sebi. Thank you. So anyway, y'all, I just needed to do that. Like, I was just like, what the FUCK? But anyway, like this video for me, please. Please subscribe, share. If you know people that are interested in this information. I try to drop some jewels in between the situation so that I can kind of help y'all understand, like get the downloads that I'm getting from the ancestors throughout the process so that y'all can get the messages that you need to get in case it's not ringing a bell to why you haven't picked up on that energy. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like sowing the seed so you can, oh, you're right. That ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it. It's never to dog another brother or nothing like that. But when you're not doing right and you're not doing how you need to do and move how you need to move, it is what it is. Okay. I didn't make those decisions. You made those decisions not to move how you need to move. You made those decisions to be in the position that you're in, which our ancestors put you in that position, and then to abuse that power, to abuse that limelight, to abuse that ability. So it is what it is. I'm just here to do what I'm supposed to do, and that's to clean up. So I was supposed to be sweeping today, and I done swept very cleanly today. So I'm not done, though. I'm not done. Spiritual soul, you're up next, buddy. Peace, y'all. Peace.